So it's confession time. So if you watch my YouTubes a lot, you'll realise that one wasn't posted last week. So last week was the week when my date was telling me some shizzle. So that happened. That was all good. Wednesday had a chill day. No, Wednesday. I thought I was Superwoman. And decided that I could do 5 makeup looks in a day. Like who? I don't know who I thought I was. Still don't. Anyway, we did it. And I will do a short video at some point of those looks. I did a neon series because I thought I was a Superwoman. Anyway, so the first day came and I'd already decided that I was going to go to the salon. And have a hair consult and consultation, even patch tests done for various beauty treatments that I am having. My birthday, I've decided I don't need clothes, I don't need makeup, but I like to treat myself. I mean, I say I don't need these stuff, but I just bought more makeup, so you know, going with times. So I decided I would have a change. Obviously, you can see the tinsel hair and everything. I don't know what's going on with these eyes. So I did that on the first day. Now, if you've been following me for so while, you know that I don't like change. So I had asked previously, I knew my dad had taken that Thursday afternoon off. So I asked him if he could take me to the salon and I had to get the way back because he was going to a meeting, sport work, stuff. Anyway, he said, oh no, I can't. I've booked an appointment for that time in the opposite direction I was going. And I need to get my medication. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cram all that in anyway. So I'm like, fine, I'll get the bus. Now, the brightest thing would be done when I saw what the weather was like, aka choking it down. I should have got a taxi, used the pit money for what is actually there. But me thinking I'm an independent shit, didn't. So anyway, we got soaked. Got it all done. I got the taxi back. So I just missed the bus. Even though it said it wasn't due for 20 minutes. So, got a taxi back. Taxi driver was going the wrong way, so I had to direct the taxi driver. I like to get in a car and switch off and just arrive at my destination like I'm some kind of royal. So, that wasn't a vibe. He did apologise. I did have both lots of clutches, so he tried to assist me onto a grassy, wet bank. But he did tell me, very thankful for this, that I'd got out of the taxi and left my headphones on the seat. So yeah, good and bad points. So yeah, I got back, and there's the 5-year-old now that you feel the cold. So I literally felt cold to my bones. But all this, as you can see, we are still suffering with this a week later. My head is boiling, the rest of my body isn't. So, got in, and before, because I'd missed the bus, I was like, right, I might as well go to the shop, and before I could get in, the 5-year-old had already started to get ready. So I was like, right, I might as well go to the shop. And before, because I'd missed the bus, I was like, right, I might as well go to the shop. And before I could get in, the 5-year-old had already started to get ready. So I was like, right, I might as well go to the shop. And I looked at the times when I was in the salon and the bus wasn't due for another 25 minutes. So I was like, I've got time to go to the shop, get lunch and drinks and what have you. So I don't have to make lunch when I get home. I've just been eating biscuits, so excuse me. So yeah, we did that. Then I saw the bus go past. I was like, I can't run for the bus and it's chucking it down. Crutches. Just not a vibe. So I found a taxi. So yeah, I got in, I had my stuff. I didn't even have the energy to do. No, I did do hot drinks and a hot water bottle. And because I was shaking so much, it bit my hand. So, I mean, it's fine now, that's all makeup, so ignore that. I'm just sat on the sofa. I was freezing but boiling. So like I said, my head's been on fire for the last week, but my body's all cold. So Friday came and I was like, up Shit's Creek without a paddle. I felt absolutely shocking. In fact, the same way I do now, but more intense, like a migraine was forming. Now I'm just fighting off migraines. I've been doing all week. So, Thursday night, I ordered a takeaway. Now, I should have just got a sandwich, took it upstairs. Anyway, I ordered more takeaway for Friday. But I didn't. So, I can't remember what I had. I don't know what I've eaten in the last week. I know I had 2 tins of soup because I couldn't be asked to cook. Now we're on Friday now. So the weekend came and I was like, I normally drop one of my videos on the Saturday, Sunday pushing it. So I went to look at my videos to compile and noticed I hadn't vlogged that week. So I was like, I'm not going to vlog now. I'll do 2 weeks in one. So that is what we're doing. Long intro, I know. So that Saturday and Sunday, I had migraines. But I had to cook because I had no option. So I literally, Saturday, I woke up, I think it was about 7:30. I'd had 10 hours sleep. That's when you know I'm pulling when I've had 10 hours sleep. And then at 9:30, I went back to sleep. So not expecting to sleep long because I've had 10 hours sleep and I've only been up 2 hours. My alarm woke me up at 1 to take more medication. I was like, yay! Then I didn't go back to sleep. My dad went somewhere, I was doing somewhere, it was just, there was lots of noise going about. So I eventually wandered downstairs with my sunglasses on because I thought I was some kind of Hepburn person or something. I walked downstairs, I've got sunglasses on. My dad's like, what? He had my, what do you call it in my ears? My ear defenders in. Dad's like, you okay there? So I'm buzzing. And he's like, you know, you've got sunglasses on and your glasses on your head. Yes, I do. And he's like, oh. He was like, do you feel that bad? I was like, I've got migraine. He's like, what the hell are you doing down here? I was like, who's going to feed me? He's like, you got anything to warm up? I'm like, no. Does this look like I got anything to warm up? So I made a chili. That's what I've done. I've had chili a fair bit this week. So it was all like up in the life was up in the air. Sunday I was the same, but I managed just air defenders and a lot of migraine relief tablets. I literally haven't done any makeup or anything. And my head's like boom, 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 boom. I'm watching it. So I said date. It's only one day this week. He's actually at his mum's now, who isn't in Sheffield. So I can say this on here. Just never watches my YouTube. I'm no YouTube star. You don't want to be happy. I get grief on TikTok live, so I'm okay. So he told me the stuff that he wanted to tell me, but not over the phone. Was about his last relationship, because I told him about my last serious one. Okay, the dickhead. And when I was telling him, like the week before, he was like, "Don't get upset." Well, I'm not upset no more. I just laugh now. So he was telling me, and he took this massive breath. I think it was a weight off his shoulders for actually telling me what happened and stuff, because it was quite traumatic for him. And then he asked me something that I was expecting at some point, and he did it the correct way, but I wasn't expecting it there and then. But it was quite romantic. We actually sat in the park, not my park, the one near where I used to live. It was lovely. Because my last, even with Simon, I've never been asked to be someone's girlfriend. It's just been like, it's just happened, not phased into kind of thing. So this was actually really nice. And then we did a lot of walking on the last day, and I think that contributed to me feeling shitty. So I asked if we could go to the poop. So we went to Wetherspoons this time. So this week. And although I'll be like, I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. We went on Wednesday, and I was like, I want to go. But I woke up Wednesday, and I was just like, my anxiety was up, everything was up. Just my mind is in a mess at the moment, which we love. So my dad, I asked my dad, because he wasn't getting my nephew because I went half term, if he'd take me. And he's like, after not taking you when it was shutting it down, I'm sure I can. So my dad dropped me off, which is good. I mean, I could have done it, but I think I'd have been more anxious. And so we did that, and then we chatted about a few things, and I told him that I was in a state and not coping and stuff. And it's the first time he's actually seen me vulnerable, which don't like letting anyone see me vulnerable. And it's true what they say, we let people see what we want people to see. So we did that, had something to eat, prayed to God my IBS would behave itself, which it did. Because it hadn't done. I might lose weight, this could be good. So then, because he was going back to see his family over Halloween, I said that I wanted to get his niece something. Now she's bit older than Manny, so, and obviously I've never met her. But I just love kids. So we went around the shops, we found her something. And then I needed to sit down again, so I went to get, well, I had a hot chocolate. Malteser hot chocolate. This lady is divine. There's a family that own this cafe in Hillsborough. We found 2 lovely cafes now. But they do like Malteser hot chocolate. But you know, you can get the Malteser powder hot chocolate. They actually put Maltesers on the top in the cream. Because we've been back a few times, and I've had this every time. You put some extra Maltesers on the plate as well. So yeah, and then I was starting to get this. So we headed back, and then my head's just like boom, boom, boom. I mean, I actually don't know how on earth this month my Avon's done so well. Probably all the prep I did before I got poorly. But yeah, it's done amazing. But yeah, we're just cruising. I haven't done. I did makeup when I went to see my boyfriend. Say that. But I haven't done. I did these nails this week. Was it Monday, Tuesday? I don't know where we are. But yeah. But I'm sure you can all see that it's just this part of my head is just like but yeah, we're gonna move with the punches. So there's not actually much going on because I felt crap for a week. I still feel crap. But we are going to a bonfire party a week tomorrow. This year's going so fast. Like, how are we in November? Like, how are we in November on Tuesday? So I've got, see my friend on Tuesday, going to hers, cancelled in October because we were both poorly. So yeah. And then Saturday bonfire party. I don't know. So confused. I've got food shopping going on Sunday. That's what we need to do. But yeah, I got, how cool's that little tree, right? Look how shaky my hands are. It's not a vibe. But yeah, that tree is gonna, it lights up. It's gonna be like my Christmas tree up here. So it's more, I'd say it's a more natural vibe, but it's not, of course, covered in glare. But the light trees are so expensive. I just wanted something to like, that I could decorate in here. You can see it whilst I'm on live, but it's not too much because there's not a lot of room. So yeah. So that's one of my jobs today because I need to sort out how to get the try. It's got one of those try me buttons and you need to disconnect it from the battery box or something, but you need a screwdriver. So yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I'm some kind of DIY with. But yeah, we were at good punches. So there might be more to this, there might not be. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. So here we are again. I am finishing off my 2-week vlog of Witness. So I'm sat here doing brushes, so I thought I'd come and chat. Now, as I said in my last update, I have been feeling grey for over a week now. I think we're Thursday, Friday, 10 days. Obviously I went out in the rain, so she would shoot me. But also I've had headaches ever since, and it's been getting me down. But I think I've come to the reason why. Not why I'm having a headache. They just need to start paying rent like the massive spider in the bath, or they need to skedaddle. So I'm keeping it at bay at the moment. It gets worse as the day goes on, which is why I'm doing this now. And what else do I need to do? I need to do a live on November's book. Tomorrow's the 31st. I don't know where this month's gone. Was going to have a shower. I'm going to leave that till tomorrow because otherwise I am just not going to be able to function later. The things we have to do. So I was talking to my friend. I had like a blip yesterday where I was doing Halloween look. I'm going to do a separate video of my neon series that I've done and my Halloween looks. I'll do that in a short YouTube video. So I'm going to do it 2 separate ones. So I was doing makeup yesterday because makeup's my therapist. I thought it might make me feel better. Now I was looking for lipstick that I still haven't found. It was driving me insane. I'd already felt on edge like. And so I was like stressing. Now I use a vape, a CBD vape, but that my ex got me on. But it only works for anxiety, it doesn't work for pain. But if it helps with anxiety, then fabulous. But I couldn't work out. It's a new Fandley Posh one. Well, I say new. It's a couple of years old. Because yeah, I've been here for a bit. But, and I was like, why couldn't I get it to work? I don't know if the coil's gone, charged up, the battery was charged. Still not so much. So my dad came back from not cricket, hockey yesterday, and I'm there like seething, absolutely seething. Now, I don't smoke, I have never smoked, but say I've never smoked, I've nicked ex's fags because it helps me with, I don't know, do not ask. It's obviously not a nicotine thing because there's no nicotine in my vape now at all. So I was like, Dad came back and I'm like virgin, I'm trying to find this lipstick, I still don't know where it is. So I went for a gel black eyeshadow on my lips. Not the best idea, but we went with it. So I was like, Dad, have you got jobs for this afternoon? Because this is like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And he's like, no. And I was like, I have a job for you. So he sorted, like, came in after changing out his hockey stuff and whatever. I was like, what's the job? I chucked this vape at him. And I was like, I need it. Otherwise, me or you are going to the shops. Thanks. And he's like, no, we're not. And it's like, he has never seen me in this situation. Never. I think one ex has, but that was like a one-off. And my last ex did like a lot. He was the one who was like, I'd search for his fags so I'd look at when he died from me. So yeah, I turn into a manic woman when this like starts. I'm like, so my dad was like, oh, I don't. He looked at it and his ex vaped, and he was with her for 10 years. So, although he doesn't use one himself, he's quite, let's say, an expert, but he knows what he's on about. So I was like, sort it out, sort it out. I need. This is where my talent side comes in. So he was like, what about that vape downstairs? And I was like, I forgot about that. So he was like, he went to get it. I mean, it's old, it's not the best. It was giving me some juice, but I mean, it didn't taste the best. Anyway, so I don't know if the battery or the coil or whatever's going in that one. But I was like, I need to get some stuff in my system. So I did. This brush keeps going up inside. And I felt so much better after. So I've been going through the last week or so just thinking, is my body like maybe having a flare? Like just fighting off this headache, just had enough. But yeah, so I was just going. I was telling my friend, you can leave me if you want. You don't have to stand by me while I'm going through this awful stage of I don't know what. She was like, I ain't leaving you. She's like, message me. Don't keep things from me, because I've just been in my own shell. So I sat down this morning and thought about what day it was. So bear in mind, battling with the fibro bit, the constant headaches for 10 days now, and it's changing weather. And then for the day, today is the 1 year anniversary for my mum's partner. On and off partner for 25 years. I was like, now I didn't go to the funeral because me and him didn't necessarily, not get on, but because I was the oldest of the three and the daddy's girl, it was like, you're trying to be my dad kind of situation. I wasn't at the funeral because we'd already booked to go away, but we'd coincidentally go into a place that he loved on the funeral day, and I am a very emotional person, so I don't think my mum would have wanted me there anyway. And I have this perception of like delayed reaction going on. So it wasn't until after his funeral, like a lot after, like Christmas, January time, it actually sunk in that he wasn't here no more. Because I didn't see him regularly, especially when I moved over here and he's the other side of Sheffield. So I was like, never actually sunk in. So I got that today. My sister's organised some flowers from us kids, so my mum should receive them today, I think. So I sent my sister some money. Also, like, there's been a lot of change recently. I mean, good change, all that jazz. But also, coming up is my nonna's, so my Italian grandma's anniversary of 8 years. I think, yeah, 8 years. That's on the 10th. I didn't see her for many years before she died, because she was in the home with psychotic dementia. And like I said, I get very easily upset, emotional, don't cope with things like that well. So it was my mum and dad's choice just not to see her. So I saw her when at a family meal, and that was the last time. But yeah, so that's coming up on the 10th. Then if you followed me for a while, you will know how much of a hero my grandpa was for me. It would have been on the 17th of November, his 101 birthday. Now, I don't talk about it often because it could trigger other people, and it's still hard for me. But he never had the funeral service or anything. And not because my parents didn't want me to go, he never had anything. So he died when I was just finishing my first year of secondary school. Now, there's difficulties around that because he chose to come off dialysis knowing what he'd do. But my dad doesn't even remember conversations about it or what, but I know my dad would be like, well, I'd do exactly the same. So it's hard. It was a subconscious thing for me. I didn't realise those dates were coming up. But I didn't realise it'd affect me. But once I'd actually thought about it, my mind feels clearer and I feel better. So, was that affecting me? Was it not? Or is it just coincidence because I used my vape for the first time in months? I don't know. All I know is the mind's a bit clearer. Oh, that feels good. It hurts, but it feels good. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I will try and get back to my weekly vlogs. Shocking. But yeah, so I will upload this today and I will catch up with you all. Keep safe, guys.